Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So, with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got DeRozan, Luka Doncic out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Embiid in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Houston, Beasley out there with G and Liam. Then there's Yao. Then it's Mayo. And it's Marbury in at the point. So the Rockets win the tip. The layup off target. And here is Holmgren. Doncic outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
We've got 1:23 left in the first. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
From past the arc, here's Embiid. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Outside Mayo. Here's E, defended by Holmgren. And that one is good by Beasley.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 6.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back at you 3. The revenge triple.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. DeRozan passes to Embiid. And stolen by Mayo. And now it's Mayo running. He can go all the way.
You know, the quick release of Mayo really forces defenders to get right up on him, which in turn allows him to draw fouls rather easily and often.
The Rockets getting their first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Mayo hits them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now Doncic. Up in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Watch out there with Wang. Then there's Parker. Then there's Anderson. And it's Gardlock in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Holmgren can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. They trail by 1. Doncic against Parker. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Jeremy Lin comes in for Parker. Here's Gardlock. They get a hand on it. Here's Wang. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here they go. Here's Doncic. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
That free throw good from Doncic. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Beasley. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Marbury, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
O.J. Mayo is checked in for the Rockets. There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Marbury. Banked in off the glass.
And what a hoop. Starberry, a shot maker.
DeRozan against Beasley. Doncic outside. Puts up a deep three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. And the Rockets with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Here's Mayo. It's rebounded by Doncic. Embiid against Hickson. Pass to Doncic. On the wing, Arenas. Over Beasley. No good from the wing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. We've got Joel Embiid. Holmgren is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2-guard spot.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game.
DeRozan, so in tune with his teammates, knew exactly where to find that open man.
1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Doncic. He's got 15. Here's Embiid, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
Love the way Embiid knows how to play with force down low, which in turn makes the defense get physical with him.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that and is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
A new lineup here for Houston. And Embiid drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Arenas against Parker. Watch with it. He's against Nowitzki. Parker inside. He's covered by Arenas. Wing. And Embiid with the block.
The defensive instincts of Embiid on display there with the deny.
Nowitzki kicks it over to Arenas. There's the dish to Embiid. Lynn against Anderson. There's the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Jeremy Lin taking 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
And Jeremy Lin, I think has a great reputation. He's a confident guy who provides energy at both guard spots.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. For 3 points, Harrington knocks down the 3 ball. Harrington's got himself on the board with 3 there. And we've reached the end of the third.
With the score,
Up 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
24.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Marbury. We've got Mayo. Now is out there with Hickson. Then there's Beasley. And it's Marbury in at the guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Yao. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Embiid. Off target with the fadeaway. Now here's Lynn. Passes it to DiVincenzo. A 3-pointer, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
First team foul. At the line for Houston, O.J. Mayo. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Houston making a switch here. He's checked in, and he is unable to get the second one.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
He scored over half of his team's points, so yeah, he's a pretty obvious pick. The defense has tried to slow him down, but nothing has really worked. He's absolutely owned them tonight. You know, this is the kind of dominant performance that's, I think, going to be talked about for a while.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. Here's Marbury, defended by Lynn. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And popping up for the mid-range. Marbury reminding the defense just how good he is.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Michael Beasley. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And Holmgren is such a talented player, a lengthy, wily big man who's still growing into his frame.
And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Mayo, and that's for 2. Barber. Off target from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
There's Lynn with the 3. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end
A
of the
solid
game.
win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's
Please make
what
sure you
you
get on
want to do.
safely.
Take the
We'll see you
crowd
next game.
out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.